Hi everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. Now today we are going to be doing a little bit more of this dragon and I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. But firstly, I've just remembered that my pen is in the other room, so let me just go and grab that. So, first things I want to talk about is this has all fell off. All this sequins that we put on with the glue has all come off. As you can see, it's doing it here. Another one's just fell off. All around here. I've actually decided moving forward I'm not going to be doing 3D projects anymore. I just can't understand why it's not sticking. So obviously I'm going to have to go back all over that and redo it. But before we even touch that, I really want to try and focus on the body a bit more now. I'm also going to try and mod it to get rid of this chunky block, because the way they've cut this, they've left like a big block in it. So normally you would have just like the foot there, but yeah, I'm really not enjoying doing this anymore, but I'm going to still carry on because obviously we bought it. I don't want to waste my money. So, but yeah, as I'm sure you can appreciate, it's not doing anything. So unfortunately, I may have to stop doing this. It is a shame because it is a good project, but it just seems like the glue just don't stick. So we'll just have to wait and see what we can do on that, but I don't know. But anyway, yesterday I started doing some pre-recording for my September painting, and that's going to be aired in September. So I wanted to get started nice and early because the plan of action is to obviously, the idea is that I want to do a painting from the first of the month and end it on the end of the month, so that by the time we reach the end of the month it should be finished. And that has failed before because I've started it like mid-month and it's impossible to catch up. So I wanted to get this one started nice and early. I found some other diamond paintings today, so I've put them on the wall. Once we get a new seat in this room, I will show you what I mean. Because I've done like a wall display. But until we get a... But that will be something I'll show on the live. I've introduced a 12-hour live show. And that's going to be once a month. So it's not going to happen all the time. It will just be once a month, but as and when, or it may be more, but basically the live will always be to do with Fancels and AliExpress. So yeah. So yeah, so we'll see how this goes, but gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not liking this. It's so cheaply made as well. I mean, £7, I don't think I can justify that cost in this sort of product. You know, the glue doesn't stick, and I mean the slightest knock and they fall off, so it's... I just don't know what to do with this anymore. Don't know whether I should cut my losses and just put it in the bin now or what. Just don't know. Come on. The main problem as well is as you put your pen in, it sort of gets stuck to the glue as well. So it's quite, as you can see, it's just, oh, testing my patience, I tell you. I made a shocking discovery the other day. So I got to the next video in the queue that I needed to watch for my friends, and I've just found out that they've closed their YouTube account. So it doesn't look like they'll be doing painting anymore unless they're changing the name of it, or I don't know what that's all about. But really disappointed because I quite enjoyed watching that channel. So, but obviously, you know, if it's personal reasons, you know, you can see here that this colour is sort of dyeing that glue. So I'm just going to put a splodge there. But as I said, I do apologise for not getting this up the last couple of days. It's just been like totally exhausting, because obviously I manage 4 channels, so I have to ensure that, or try to get content for each channel, and it is quite a challenge. So where you think you've done content for this channel and then you forget. I mean, I've only just uploaded some to the crafting channel, and that's a little bit backlogged because I need to get some more painting done. So it's funny, isn't it? Because I said, like, I wanted to take weekends off because I was finding it too much, and then I just introduced 4 new channels and create even twice as much work to do. So that's gone out the window. But what I will say, guys, is there will not be any videos on the weekend on here as well, because I do need some break throughout the week. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm doing this in a blue colour. Today I went, got up nice and early for a change. So I got up at 8 o'clock, and I was still tired. I had to get up because I knew, like, the last couple of days I've lost like 5 hours where I've just laid in, and I really wanted to get a lot done today. So yeah, last night was terrible. My insomnia was playing up. Insomnia is a sleeping condition where your body just don't want to sleep. I've had it for many years, and I don't know whether it's to do with my pillars. Perhaps they need renewing, because they do feel proper flat. So I've had them for a couple of years now, but I mean, I was tossing and turning, and just, yeah, I just had things on my mind. Didn't really know. Yeah, so I had things on my mind. I didn't know how to sleep in that, and I thought, well, in a minute I'm going in the front room. Perhaps, you know, I'll settle in there because it's, come on, because it's cooler in there. But yeah, it's I eventually got to sleep at 3 o'clock. So then back up at 8. So you can tell why I'm a little bit grumpy today. So anyway, I got up, had a shower, then I went to put the kettle on, actually, and obviously check my emails and stuff, and had to write a letter to Talk, which is my old provider, because they seem to think I owe money for a bill that was already paid. And I wrote to them saying, sorry, I'm not paying that. You know, you've had the money, so obviously that if you've lost the payment, then it's something to do with their finance department. So I've posted that today, and then I got an email about IXO Collections and Eaglemoss have got a buyer or something. So apparently, potentially it could be PCB, I think it's called, or PC something. So I mean, my feeling is it's going to be in IXO collections. So if they've took on most of their builds, it means you've got to pay a custom charge, because I doubt if they'll do it in the UK. So, which is just a shame really, because, you know, a lot of people... See again, look, it's fell off. This is really aggravating. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do in this little section here. I think what it is gravity is against us. So, yeah, so then I went up to, after I had my coffee, I went up to, because I was going to go straight away, but the shop weren't open, because they don't open till like 8:30. And so I decided to have a coffee to try and wake me up a bit, because it's got caffeine in it. And then I went to the newsagents, because I had to pick up the next issue of the Dodge Charger. And I checked to see if my Eddie Stobart was in, but it wasn't. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but Eddie Stobart always seems to come in on a Wednesday. And then, like, the Dodge, you won't see that until, like, Monday or Tuesday. So they seem to come in at all different times. So, yeah, just remember we've not started the clock here, but I'd say we've done 10 minutes so far, so we'll do another 10 minutes. Then obviously I got a notification from, this was yesterday, from my mum to say that AliExpress has come and fan home. So yeah, we'll be doing the next Starships at some point. So yeah. See again, this is quite difficult because it's got like a little lip in it. So we'll do this section here first. I mean, I'm still going to complete it, but you know, if the sequins fall off again, then I'm just going to think, right, this is it. You know, it's going to have to go down with super glue. So, because obviously, whatever this glue is, I can definitely tell it's not super glue, because super glue dries instant and it dries like a white colour. This is like a very slow sort of drying glue. So, as I said, if anyone knows what type of glue this is, do let me know in the comments. Because I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. So after this, I'm going to have a cup of tea. No. Do you know what, yeah? I drink so much tea at down like a walking kettle. As soon as that cup's finished, I'm back on the kettle and pouring out another one. Okay, so we'll just try this little gap in here if we can, but I think gravity is against us again. So yeah, apologies this hasn't been up for a couple of days. It's just been manic, so unfortunately you have to just bear with me, I'm afraid. It's quite difficult, this section here, but you know, so what we'll do now is we'll do the other side and then we'll work around the buttocks, right around the buttock area. Trouble is now because I know the sequins are falling off, I'm sort of wondering, well, where can I hold it where it's not going to knock the sequins? So don't get me wrong, it's a great project, but I don't think this is the right sort of glue for this type of project. If I'm totally honest with you, if I was the designer, I would use super glue. Because this glue is crap, to be fair with you, and completely honest. It's not, I mean, look at it. How much more glue do you possibly need to put on there before it will bloody stick? It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I was speaking to my friend about this because she's thinking of getting it. She told me she's going to the works on Saturday, so yeah. But I'm so pleased I didn't get that unicorn because I'm not enjoying this anymore. I'll be honest with you now. When we were doing the mask, yeah, great. But now we've got to the back of the body, it is just, I'm getting bored with, not bored, but I'm getting frustrated that this glue won't set. And this is the thing, when the glue don't set, you're having to use twice as much, which is then limiting the amount that you're using for the back. Or the rest of the, the rest of the thing. So it's just very, very difficult. So yeah, so we're going to be doing lives for every Fancel and AliExpress video, but also I want to do like a 12-hour live stream once a month. So we'll do it from like 7 in the evening right the way round to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should end at about 12 o'clock. So if I can try and move it so we do it through the day, not the night, that would be great, because it really mucks me up. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave that there for this session, because we need to really let this sit, I think. So I've just done obviously round here, that's just, that pink bit is just a bit of wax, and obviously round here. So I'll repair this bit at the end, but it's not very good. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember to tap the bell notification if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And I'll see you next time, which will now be tomorrow. So have a lovely day guys, and take care. Bye bye.